Hey everybody, how's it going? Retro here with another video, and today we'll be looking into why did Randy Orton really lose at WrestleMania 21. We'll review the match itself, but also taking a deep dive into the competitor's psychology during the match, also the moves, downfall, and mistakes that led to it. So this match was truly a legend versus legend killer. The third generation superstar, the youngest world heavyweight champion at the time, the man who took out legend after legend, who looked to slay his biggest opponent yet. And for the dead man, the Phenom, this match was all about keeping the undefeated streak alive and becoming 13-0 at WrestleMania. Now, Randy Orton would come up short in this big stage match due to a few different factors. However, the main factor were his lack of control and something called tunnel vision. So there were two factors, the lack of control and something called tunnel vision. So let's take a look. All right, so the match starts off, and Randy Orton, as you know, I mean, he's arrogant, he's young, he's got that thing about him. So he slaps the Undertaker, and that just makes him mad, dude. All right, and then Undertaker ends up getting the leg drop and then going old school. And Randy's just like, dude, this is gonna suck. And then he locks in the freaking Dragon Sleeper. Honestly, it's one of my favorite moves. And then Randy Orton, honestly, I mean, he's a third generation superstar. He knows his way around the ring. He knows his ring awareness. If there's one thing Randy is good at, it is the fact that he is very good at match flow. Okay. Now, what that means is that he is, he controls the tempo. He wants to make Undertaker wrestle his match, not the other way around. And that's exactly what Randy does here. And it's honestly really, really good. And honestly, whenever I was watching this match back for like the 100th time, he is extremely defensive, and honestly, it's really good. He is very defensive. He throws in counter after counter after counter, and honestly, that comes with his youth, his stamina, right? Because it's way up there. And like Undertaker, he's already been doing this at this time. I think it was 15 years. I mean, he's been through it a little bit, but Randy, his defense is rock solid. So basically, he's basically saying to himself that, hey, you're going to throw any move at me, Undertaker. I'm going to topple you. I'm going to top that because I am going to hit you with every counter I can think of. And that's exactly what happened. So what ends up happening is that during the match, Randy ends up, like I said, he's got solid defense, but at the same time, what ends up happening is that, Randy does get a few good shots in. He nails a good scoop slam, an amazing drop kick. Anyone who's seen Randy Orton deliver a drop kick knows that he has a 10 out of 10 drop kick in the business. He's one of the best to do it. And also, I mean, one of the best things is that Randy, like I said, third generation superstar, he knows his ring awareness, he's got it down. But he does end up hitting Undertaker with this amazing RKO. Like whenever Undertaker catches him, he goes for the choke slam, and then Randy counters it into a fantastic RKO. It's my favorite, one of my favorite moments of the match. It's actually really, really good. And then also, like, Randy is the heel at this point, right? He is the heel, and so basically, what do you do whenever you can't put your opponent down in a match? You call in reinforcements. So Randy calls in his dad, Cowboy Bob Orton, and he hits Undertaker with the legendary cast, but he does not put him away. And at this point, Randy's insane. He's incensed. He's thinking, what? Like, like, what do I have to do? And also, he's getting a little bit frustrated, right? Because that's what happens in a match. You get frustrated because you can't put your opponent down, right? So what ends up happening is that his dad, he hits him with the legendary cast, but Undertaker sits up, does his patented sit up, and at this point, Undertaker's like, you know what? You've done it now. So now I'm going to make sure that I'm going to pin you and I'm going to beat you. So that's what Undertaker's like right here. He's kind of frustrated because he knows that the Ortons just try to pull a fast one, and he's not going to let that happen. And Randy right now is scared out of his mind, dude. He doesn't, you know what I mean? He's like, oh my gosh, what have we done? So, and then moving on, like I said, they do try to hit him again with the cast, but this time Undertaker does have it scouted, and what ends up happening is that he neutralizes Cowboy Bob by going in and delivering a boot. And honestly, Cowboy Bob does such a good job at selling it. It's actually really good at that point, and I think it's really funny too as well. and he goes down. So that ends up happening, and then right here, Randy, this is where Randy's crucial mistake happens. Okay, so his, like I said, his lack of control. So he's young, but he also gets frustrated super easily right now. So Randy is mad right now because he can't put Undertaker away for the 1, 2, 3, and right here is where he messes up big time. He gets frustrated and he says, "You know what? I can't beat you with my dad. I can't beat you with my moves. I can't beat you with my RKO. So what do you do?" He says, "I'm gonna beat you with your own move." And we all know as wrestling fans, whenever you get beat with your own finisher, it's not good. It's pretty embarrassing. So Randy does the rest in peace sign, and then he ends up trying to hit Undertaker with his own move, but Undertaker has it scouted. But more importantly, Undertaker counters it into his own tombstone, and then that ends up putting the the Legend Killer away, and then ends up getting the 1, 2, 3, going 13-0 at WrestleMania, and what was honestly a really solid match. I mean, it's only a 15-minute match, but the spots in there were really good. I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite rivalries, and the thing is too is that later on, Randy and Undertaker, I mean, that would set the tone for the rest of the year for these two. They would go on to have another match at SummerSlam, and then another match at No Mercy, and a handicap casket match, which honestly it's also a really good one. If you guys haven't seen it, I would definitely encourage you to check it out. And then also they would top it all off with the Hell in a Cell match at Armageddon 2005. Dude, I remember watching this match. It was so fun, and it was during early of my WWE watching days. So to me, I was like, oh my gosh, like a giant cage, two guys. It was awesome, and I really like this rivalry. It's one of my favorites. The way it was told, and the way that it was just the way it played out was so well, and I think it's one of the things that makes pro wrestling one of the fun things to watch is the way the stories are told. I mean, they're good, they can be bad, but you know what? It's a lot of fun. So I mean, that's really gonna do it for this video, you guys. I appreciate everyone tuning in, and just like the video if you like the video, subscribe. I appreciate your love and support. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do y'all think why do y'all think Randy Orton lost? Is it because he was, his arrogance? Do you think it was because he was too young or lack of experience? Let me know in the comments, man. I want to hear from you guys. Look forward to that. And thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day or night wherever you are. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya.